Hey everybody, I thought I'd just get out here and do a walk before it got a little too rainy. We got some little clouds coming on up there. But anyways, so it's been pretty calm for me the last couple of days. I kind of think me getting some of my thoughts out has kind of helped out a little bit on my anxiety and anger and all that. But I think today it'll be kind of a triple on the anxiety. The first one to talk about, it's kind of the one that rules all right now. I'm getting older. I'm 52 now. And one of the things that kind of concerns me sometimes is my memory in my age. And of course, I do certain things, and if I forget, then of course now I get that anxiety of, oh my God, am I going through dementia, Alzheimer's, and all that kind of fun stuff. But, it's been a little rough this last week. There was twice that I forgot to turn the burners off on the stove. Hey, I can remember I forgot to turn the burners off, but I forgot at that time that I turned the burners off. So, what does that mean? Does that mean that I'm starting to lose it a little bit? Those kind of things. That kind of is the big anxiety for that. The second one, let's see, I've got adult children that are living with us. We're kind of doing that whole, let them save up and hopefully give them a good start on their lives kind of thing. And one of my children, she is disabled, not as a physical handicap, but she just, I doubt she'd have a point in her life where she's going to live on her own. She kind of needs that constant supervision kind of thing. And they're both with us. And of course, all adults living in the household, it gets a little stressful at times. We'll say that. But my oldest, I love her to death. I really do. She's a lot like me in a lot of ways. But, when something happens, like a good example is the other day we have a small dog, and he loves to be up there with him at all times. And just wants to be there 24/7 right by our side. Well, they were doing stuff upstairs. They were putting together dressers, and they also patched a carpet up there. And so they put them downstairs. But the only thing she said is, hey, we're putting this stuff together, and we just don't want them up there while we got all the tools and stuff out. Great, that's fine. I heard him stop doing that, and dog was wanting to go upstairs, and when he whines, he constantly whines. So I said, hey, are you guys done up there? No, we're not done. Okay, half hour later, hey, dog still wants to come upstairs. Are you done? No, we're not done. I'm like, okay, fine. So I go up there, and they finished putting together the dressers, and at that time I didn't know about the carpet they'd repaired. But I said, what's the deal? I mean, if you don't want the dog being up here, just say, hey, you know what? We don't want the dog up here tonight. And I'll be more than happy to get him away from the gate and make it a point that he's not going up there that night. And so she gets kind of this little smile on her face. She's like, well, I'll tell you when I'm done. And it's like, to me, that translated as, F you. I'm not going to tell you anything until I'm good and well ready to tell you. And so, of course, the anger kind of rose up on that. And, I responded back. And I said, look, we're just trying to get the dog not to yell and everything. If you don't want him, just say so. And that's more than fine. You don't have to have him up here all the time, every day, but you are his favorite person. So, that's kind of the dual-edged sword with that. It's like, just give me that smile, just turned away and started to go back on her thing. So it's like, okay, now that really kind of course, hit my button at that particular moment in time. And that's one of those things that I have to do a little bit different about, talking and sorting things out better. The communication overall just wasn't great, I guess. So hopefully at some point, I'll get a better handle on that. But that's kind of, the second anxiety. And then the third one, well, like I mentioned on my first one, I got memory issues. Can't even remember now what I was going to talk about on the third one. But I guess that means that it wasn't exactly that important at the moment. So I'll come up with it later. But for right now, that's kind of it. Just anybody who's listening to this, make sure that you talk things out, get things going. I will say it does help. Whether you talk to a therapist, you talk to your phone, you talk to that little stuffed animal in the corner, just make sure you do it on your own and nobody's watching you, because then they'll think you're crazy. But otherwise, see you later. Bye.